Hello, we are the Chisel, and we're here with Evil Greed at Astra Berlin, and our tour with Madball, Skull, Tsunami, and Mime War.
Hello.
In terms of the album and the title of it, with What a Fucking Nightmare, the state of the world is definitely a part of it, but then you've got songs like Bloodsucker and Fuck 'Em and things like that. It's basically encompassing a whole nightmare into one record. So you've got some stuff that's very political, and you've just got stuff about going to the pub, and that's all it is. It's what a fucking nightmare we're living in.
I think like a lot of times like with political as well, people use that in the sense of like party politics, like that kind of shit, but in like this day and age, like so many things are just like political inherently, you know what I mean? So it's just about existing, and that's political within itself a lot of times. You don't get it, man. It doesn't have to be like the traditional sense of what politics is. It's just, we're just people who work and make punk music, and that's what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I think in terms of like the lyrics and the message putting across, and that the band getting a bit more of recognition is actually a big fucking deal to us. We're very happy about the fact that the record's kinda doing well, and those messages that we put forward are actually getting heard out there, because there's so many punk bands who will have political lyrics, this and that, but then it's not really getting any reach. So the fact that we're able to do that is great.
It's funny because people call Chisel like an oi band, but it's like, to me, it's like, it's more of like a sort of broader like UK-E2, oi, like Blitz, like this kind of thing. Like, if you listen to all those bands, like they don't really have like a specific, very strict style. And I think like the thing that we were trying to do with the Chisel is basically like being in where we are now, we can look back at all the bands that came before, cherry pick the best things, put them all together. We don't have to like, you know, do you know what I'm trying to get at? We can sort of like pick the best and just mash it together to just try and make basically a punk record. So when people say oi, we're an oi band, it's like, yeah, maybe, but like, you know, we borrow from what we like, you know?
We don't pigeonhole ourselves.
Yeah, like, and I think that's a problem with a lot of like, you know, a lot of like modern music, is it tries to like fit in on some, you know, specific thing. We try to do the opposite, basically.
We also listen to a lot of different kinds of music as well, so a lot of the time that will influence the way we work in the studio and stuff like that, you know. And I think this record, we tried to make it like sound dense, but with keeping enough clarity in there, you know, as well. So yeah,
we also play a lot of different music as people, you know, like all our other projects are all less me, because I'm just stuck in the same old shit, but these are like, they do a lot of different styles of like music and stuff, and I think that really helps, like, you know what I mean? Like, take the blinkers off, like, broaden your horizon.
listen to like a lot of hip hop, industrial music.
I like bluegrass and things like that.
Country music,
yeah.
folk music, you know.
Delta blues, that kind of thing. No. I'd go fucking mental if I listen to just the punk.
I'd say if it influences me personally, and in terms of what I try and put across, it's mainly, I'd say, a lot of the oi stuff, with the business, Blitz, Jekyll Upstarts,
Definitely.
Partisans, they're the ones on a political standpoint. We're very much along with Red Alert as well, but also a lot of UK too, so the exploited UK subs, conflict and narco stuff like that as well.
I like a lot of like New York hardcore stuff. Like, I mean, like when I'm touring Madball, it's like a fucking dream come true for me. You know what I mean? Like Warzone, that kind of stuff. Also like I like the Beatles and the Stones and that. You know what I mean?
I don't.
People who, like,
I
build
don't.
a house and all that type of shit. Animals, that kind of shit, you know?
Working with John is great. I mean, he lives in London, records all of our bands.
He's our friend.
He's our friend, so it's very easy to be able to work with him.
I think it's difficult to find someone that has like a good understanding of like production and like all that kind of stuff, but also has good taste. Because a lot of people like they just want to know about like, you know, production shit or whatever, but then they listen to shit music. So it's like, but Jonah, he really understands punk music. He's like a fucking encyclopedia. You like talk to him about something, he's like, yeah, I know that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Having someone that like has both is a gift.
He also kind of pushes us to get the most out of what we can do as well, I think, as a band. And that's just, that's good. It means we're not like, never feel held back when it comes to trying out ideas and stuff.
He's very good at egging us on with stuff, you know, like making us be like, well, let's try this, and if it don't work, then we take it out, rather than being like, oh, I don't know, you know what I mean? He's a man.
How was the recording process?
It's good.
Man, easy. He's the man. He's the man. Him and Atco at Station House, having them two, it's a fucking dream, you know what I mean? I realise the record's called What a Fucking Nightmare, but you know.
Because we basically have been going every single weekend since mid-January. We've been doing something or being on tour. So I think for the next month or 6 weeks, we're going to do fuck all. And then we go
Got
to
a couple shows here and there, but nothing like, no tours or nothing like that.
Yeah, we start touring again in May, do a US tour, and then the shows kind of pick up. So we're going to America, I think 3 times or something this year, but in total. In terms of new music and stuff, we haven't really thought about it. It's because we've put 2 albums out in like 2.5 years.
I'm a little bit like confused about the success of this one, so I'm just sort of, when we talk about writing, I'm just sort of like, what? You know what I mean? It's all sort of come out of nowhere for us, so
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to say, you know what I mean?
Lost for words.
Yeah.